Right now, cars are getting smarter, faster than most drivers are actually adapting to them. Touchscreens replaced physical buttons. Automation gradually replaced manual control. And somewhere along the way, we started trading genuine convenience for a subtler, harder to notice form of distraction. But here's the uncomfortable question worth sitting with. How many times have you taken your eyes off the road just to fix something simple? And how much could that one split second actually cost you if something went wrong at exactly the wrong moment? More importantly, if your Tesla already has a built-in way to handle all of that without ever touching the screen, why aren't most people actually using it? Today, we're breaking down 9 Tesla voice commands that aren't just cool features. They're the kind of things that directly affect your safety, your long-term costs, and how you actually live with the car on a daily basis. So why are Tesla drivers still tapping screens when one wrong move, at the wrong speed, on the wrong road, can cost thousands? Number 1. Save. Let's start with something almost nobody talks about, but honestly probably should. When something happens on the road, you rarely get a second chance to react, which is exactly why the simplest command on this entire list might also turn out to be the most valuable one. Just say one word, save. That single command instantly locks the last 10 minutes of your dashcam footage. No menus to navigate. No delay to wait through. No fumbling with a touchscreen while your heart is still racing from whatever just happened. Now think about the alternative. You get cut off, or you're involved in a minor collision, and you pull over and try to find the clip. But by the time you figure out where to look, the system has already cycled through and overwritten the footage you needed. That's not really a technology problem. That's a timing problem. And in real-world terms, it's the difference between being able to prove fault and having to pay out of pocket. In the United States, even a minor fender bender can easily run anywhere from $1,500 to $3,000 once you factor in repairs, insurance deductibles, and the rate increases that follow. Number 2. Defog the windshield. Now let's move to a situation that's even more immediate, and honestly more physically dangerous. Your windshield suddenly fogs up. It happens fast. A temperature shift, a humidity change, and within seconds your visibility is seriously compromised. What do most drivers do in that moment? They panic first, and then they start tapping through menus, which is exactly when you should not be looking away from the road in front of you. Instead, you just say, defog the windshield, and Tesla immediately activates the front defroster and redirects airflow to start clearing your view. No searching, no delay, no distraction. Here's the part most people genuinely underestimate. At 60 miles per hour, your car is covering about 88 feet every single second, which means even a 2-second glance at a screen puts you nearly 180 feet down the road with no eyes on what's ahead. That's more than half a football field of effectively blind driving. Number 3. Set wipers to, or increase wiper speed. Now let's talk about something Tesla owners complain about fairly regularly, but rarely end up solving properly: wipers. In most traditional cars, adjusting wiper speed is pure muscle memory. You flick a stalk and it's done before you've even thought about it. But in a Tesla, that same simple action becomes a touchscreen interaction, which sounds fine in theory until you're driving through heavy rain with unpredictable traffic around you and you're suddenly forced to look away from the road just to move a slider. That's not just inconvenient, it's a genuine design trade-off. And voice commands quietly fix it. You can say, set wipers to auto, set wipers to 4, or increase wiper speed, and it's handled instantly, without your eyes ever leaving the road. The problem isn't that Tesla removed the physical buttons, it's that most drivers never replace them with something safer. And voice control isn't a bonus feature in this situation, it's the missing interface. Number 4. Turn on headlights next. Let's talk about automation, because Tesla leans heavily on it. And most of the time it works well, but not always. And headlights are a perfect example of where that gap shows up in everyday driving. Automatic headlights sound great in theory, but in real-world conditions like parking garages, tunnels, or low-light evenings where the transition is gradual, they don't always react the way you'd expect. Sometimes they turn on too late. Sometimes they don't turn on at all. And you're left waiting for sensors to catch up with a situation your eyes already understood. That's where a simple command like turn on headlights changes the dynamic entirely. You override the system instantly, without waiting, without second guessing, because the truth is that automation is designed around averages. But actual driving happens in edge cases, and those edge cases are precisely where mistakes tend to occur. Number 5. Navigate to. Now let's talk about something that sounds almost too obvious to mention, but the way most people actually use it is leaving a lot of value on the table. Navigation. Specifically, voice-initiated navigation. Most Tesla drivers still do the same thing. They pull up the map, tap the search bar, type in a destination, and confirm. And while that whole sequence might only take 20 or 30 seconds, it almost always happens while the car is already moving, which means those are 20 to 30 seconds where your attention is fundamentally split between the road and a screen sitting in the middle of your dashboard. Instead, you just say, navigate to destination, the address, the name of a place, even something as casual as navigate to the nearest supercharger, and Tesla handles the rest, while your hands stay on the wheel and your eyes stay on the road. But here's the part that actually makes this more than just a convenience feature. When you pair it with real-time traffic awareness, the system is quietly recalculating and optimizing your route in the background the entire time, which means you're not just saving the 20 seconds it takes to tap in a destination. You're also letting the car work for you in a way that a manually entered route set before you even left the driveway never really can. Number 6. Set the temperature to, or make it warmer, or make it cooler. This one might feel minor at first, but stay with it for a moment, because the context matters more than the command itself. Climate control is one of the most frequently adjusted settings in any car, and in a Tesla. It lives behind a touchscreen interaction that requires you to find the climate panel, locate the temperature slider, and nudge it in the right direction, which, again, sounds completely manageable until you're doing it in stop-and-go traffic on a hot afternoon while simultaneously watching the car in front of you brake unpredictably. You can say, set the temperature to 72 degrees, make it warmer, or make it cooler, and the adjustment happens immediately, without any of that friction. But what makes this command worth highlighting beyond the basic safety argument is how it connects to something Tesla owners care deeply about: range. Running the climate system at extreme settings, whether that's blasting heat in winter or pushing the air conditioning hard in summer, has a measurable impact on your battery. And the difference between running the cabin at 68 degrees versus 74 degrees might seem trivial in the moment. But across a long drive or a week of daily commutes, those incremental draws on the battery add up in ways that affect how often you're stopping to charge and how confidently you can plan longer trips. Number 7. Turn on HOV or avoid tolls or use toll roads. Let's shift from safety to something people don't usually connect to cost, but absolutely should: routing. If you commute regularly, small decisions accumulate quickly, and choosing between toll roads and free routes, or enabling high-occupancy vehicle lanes when you're eligible, can meaningfully change both your daily travel time and your overall energy consumption. Previously, adjusting those settings meant digging through navigation menus while already in motion. But now you can just say, turn on HOV, avoid tolls, or use toll roads and your route adjusts immediately. Over time, this matters more than most people realize. Saving even 10 minutes per day adds up to over 60 hours across a full year, which is more than a complete work week. And if toll roads are costing you anywhere from $3 to $8 per trip depending on where you live, That's easily several $100s annually that you could be redirecting elsewhere. Number 8. Show tire pressure. Let's go even deeper into something most drivers ignore until it becomes a noticeable problem. Tire pressure. You don't feel it immediately. You don't see it unless you actually check. But it quietly affects everything: your range, your handling, and how evenly your tires wear over time. A drop of just 5 to 10 pounds per square inch can reduce efficiency and accelerate uneven wear in ways that shorten tire lifespan by thousands of miles. And a full set of tires for a Tesla Model Y runs roughly $800 to $1,200, depending on the brand. Which is a cost most people never connect back to something as simple as not checking pressure regularly. Most drivers don't check because the information is buried in menus. But saying, "show tire pressure," brings all 4 readings to the screen instantly, making it the kind of check you might actually do consistently, rather than pushing it off indefinitely. Number 9. Mute voice guidance. Finally, let's talk about something less obvious but just as impactful. When you add it up over time, mental load. Driving isn't purely physical, it's deeply cognitive. And small annoyances have a way of accumulating into real fatigue without you always noticing where it's coming from. Navigation voice guidance is one of those quiet culprits. You're driving a route you already know well. You just want traffic updates and an arrival time. But the system keeps interrupting with directions you don't need, or, worse, talking right over a phone call you're trying to have. Instead of digging into settings to fix it, you just say, "Mute voice guidance." The map stays, the route stays, and the noise disappears. And this is exactly where Tesla's voice system shows its real value. Not just as a way to control the car, but as a tool for reducing the kind of friction that quietly wears you down on longer drives, because sometimes the thing that exhausts you behind the wheel isn't the road itself. It's everything layered on top of it. When you look at these 9 commands together, they're about systematically replacing risky habits with something faster, safer, and honestly, more logical given the way modern driving actually works. So I'm curious, which of these are you genuinely using today? And which one do you think could have made a real difference in a situation you've already been through? If you found this breakdown useful, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We've got more deep dives coming that help you not just understand your Tesla, but actually use it better in the real world.